Okay, we got a little village. For the Hansel and Gretel side area. Okay. Almost said the thing. How you doing, Sig? Can I close this? No. No. That beautiful, beautiful PNG that wraps around the skybox. Gorgeous. Gorge. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Enjoy your stay, or don't. I do not control you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, there goes half of them. These wheels are going to be really annoying, aren't they? Okay. Okay, never mind. I take it back. You gotta get the door thing from the other side. Yeah. We back. What do I have? We gone. Oh wait, we won actually, never mind. Take it back. You're all finished. Okay. Other last little bits here, right? Or is it on the hinge? Oh. You know, without suitable drainage, this is just going to pool up in here. Why is this a door? 1% of players have this. Wait in the onion carriage for 30 seconds. Okay. I mean, did y'all just clean it from the outside? Come on. Can I open this? Oh god, what the heck is that? It's a door, but I can't open it. I think it's dirty on the outside. Maybe. Yeah, there's a tiny bit on the outside. There it is. Aha. Aha. Oh. I think that's the onion carriage. I'm gonna check real quick. Onion. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Okay, we got a little house. Little house here. Sign. Let's do the sign. You know, I have to question the existence of a place specifically for honeymoons. I guess if it's Hansel's in the sense that he owns it and other people can use it, great, but if it's for like his own honeymoon, that's kind of weird. It's either incredibly specialized and it gets used once, or it's not specialized and he gets married a lot. Both alarming. One morally and the other business-wise. I'll join you, Space. There we go. No! What the hell? I can't even use that. I have to use this to get that. Why do you even have a ladder thing there? If you can't go to the thing, go up. Unbelievable. At least I can store that here now, so I don't have to have it latching on all the time. Welcome back, Herkex. But yeah, Herkex, each one is like a couple different on the same file, so if you can cut it up, great. If you need me to be like, oh, let me go get this one and then change it, or like cut it isolated, I can. But finally, it's cool enough I don't have to have the fan on all the time. And then everybody was gone, so I was really quiet. And I could do the thing. And I was feeling better. The place looks fine to me. What do you know, you're an ogre? Is there an inside? No. Sadness. Number 2. Where's number 1? Beautiful sound. Maybe he got it to be an Airbnb and then far, far away had passed an ordinance that you couldn't own property for Airbnb purposes. So he had to turn it into a honeymoon thing. So you have to be married to use it, which is pretty genius. It's great loopholing. It's really just making me want some sweets. This whole thing. And I hate them for that. The mountains look real. That's what I was like, look at this beautiful PNG that wraps all the way around. It's gorgeous. 10 out of 10 on the mountains. Look at this, it's a Power Rangers cabin. No, I'm not gonna play it until it's done probably. So if you want to play it, in early access, go for it. I'm not gonna touch it until it's probably until it's finished. Gotcha, okay. I mean, though 2025 early access is going to mean what? 2027, beginning of 2027, late 2026, 1.0 maybe. So which is just depressing to think about, honestly. Hope it's much further along than the original Subnautica. Well, I mean, yeah, but like, here's my thoughts, okay? If it's not far enough along, then early access helps. If it is for far along, then early access doesn't make sense. Also, I kind of trust them to not drag early access out. So that's why I'm optimistic, like, no, actually, maybe 2023. You know? Or 2026. Like mid 2026 is what I'm thinking. Also, being in early access means they have the opportunity to bring it out whenever they want, right? So they could dance around popular other games. Well, you'll say that EA is needed to fund that. But see, I don't buy that, because you're going to tell me that Subnautica isn't an established IP that's good enough. Like, sure, Below Zero had a thing, but Subnautica isn't some indie game that nobody knows about. The first one is greatly praised, and the second one, even though there are questionable things that people don't like with the story and like stuff, was still more than capable mechanically. So I don't think, like, they have the reputation to not need early access, but early access is an easy vehicle to use for, you know, I guess for funding. But just more filtering tools would be good in general. I got that. Did I tell you I got that game, love? That Kingdoms game? I gotta find a time to try it. I don't know. It could be a YouTube thing as well. I haven't decided yet. For something like that that's relatively small, it's like potentially poisonous to, like, it's not everything is numbers, but at the same time, if I'm going to play a game where 10 people are going to show up, I do have to take that into consideration. What do you mean automate reviews? Oh, I mean, what do you mean? I don't know. You don't have to automate anything. Just give people the ability to sort by different things. I mean, it doesn't hurt to assign values or attributes to people who, you know, leave reviews or whatever. Hot toady, I get it. See what he did there? Classic. Oh, hi Wild Rose, how you doing? Welcome in. It feels like I'm constantly crouching right now, but I'm not. This is just like a massive roof. I don't know that I'll ever go back to Valheim. I'm sure 1.0 might help, but as long as it's not a 7 days to die moment where they go, oh, we're 1.0, and it's like, oh, what did you change? We put a fancy number on the front of it. Honestly, how they don't put every survival game, every time you release an update, put goddamn base building pieces in. It can't be that hard to allocate a couple hours to brand new base building pieces. Put a couple in, period. Every single No Man's Sky update needs to have more base building pieces. I don't understand. New walls, new like. But they don't, and it's frustrating. Valheim needs more of that. Like, for something with a unique, like, with the way they do the stresses when you're building it and stuff, and like the weight and supports and stuff, how do you not have more stuff? They have Hearth and Home update. They barely put anything new in it, base building wise. Donuts. Yeah, that to me isn't acceptable. Like, imagine if there were new satisfactory factory building parts and they required nuclear stuff. That would suck. Like, it doesn't make sense to not have new base building every single time. That's like base building. I want a donut too, yeah. I want some of those little donuts. You know, like the little, like they come in the bag or they come in the roll with like 6 of them. Oh man. I want anything here except tiramisu. Tiramisu can go in the trash where it belongs. Sorry, tiramisu lovers. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm sorry. There's so many other good cakes and delicious desserts that you shouldn't have to debase yourself with tiramisu. And for that matter, and I'm sure I might get my Spanish card revoked for this, but I'm just gonna say it. So does Tres Leches. One thing that bothers me about Valheim is that after you moved a couple biomes, most of what you grinded to gather is useless. Oh, in terms of like the tools and the gear and stuff. Well, that's kind of the danger with those games that like it's like gear is optional technically, right? As long as you don't get hit by anything, you could go throughout the game with the basics. Although Tres Leches I would rather have over tiramisu. I just want like a plate of ladyfingers. Don't put it all together and don't, you know. Dirty it up. It's a better word. I can't think of the word. Don't know if you can compare tiramisu with cakes. Tiramisu is like a condensed cake. I don't know, it's like soggy and... Ugh. I'm open to, like, other tiramisus. I can always, I'm never like completely turning away from trying good ones, proclaimed good ones, but I ain't had a good one yet, so. Like, can we just have the cake and the liquid separate? You know? Tuxedo cake from Costco is lit. I don't know which one that is. A game called Empire of Ants is coming out. I don't think I've heard of that. I keep getting offers for Monopoly Go. If your tiramisu is wet mess, you put too much coffee in it. I don't know, like I would rather have like a tasty pound cake and a cup of coffee if I was gonna have coffee. But that's a lot of the problem too, is I just don't do a whole mess of coffee usually. So, but like I'd rather have, you know, a good cake and then stuff on the side. I want to go to Costco, but then I spend too much. I have a membership. I wish it was a lot easier to go over there and just get a hot dog. But parking sucks. Dealing with people sucks. Having to go inside sucks. They used to have a counter where you could order from outside, but they got rid of that. Also, when I say hot dog, I mean chicken bake. A chicken bake and a smoothie. Oh, baby. Now we're talking. Yeah. Lev, get me a job working in the cage with you, and we'll be like the dudes from Clerks, where you do all the work, and you get mad at me for reading a magazine and making potty mouth jokes. You know, people with 10-speed bikes are so goddamn pretentious. They never use more than 3 or 4 speeds on their bike. Why do they feel like they need 10-speed bikes? Really, they're just getting it so they can say, my bike has 10 speeds on it. I'll just say stuff like that all day long and not actually do any work. And then read this sweet, sweet healthcare. That's why I'd want to do it. Going to the doctor would be nice. I haven't tried grounded yet. This doesn't look appealing. Everyone keeps saying I should try it, but I might actually have it, but I don't know. Hi, Ova. If you can't power wash a gingerbread house, what do you mean? I mean, at least they're not using fire, melting the gumdrop buttons. I'm sure if I wanted to watch the new Shrek, I'd have to catch up. I don't know that I've seen anything past 2. So I think there's a 3, maybe a 4 already. I don't know that I have it in me to watch another Shrek. Once upon a time, you know? Different day and age. Different humor. Also has zany Eddie Murphy and you know. Is it underneath? Oh, it is. Did you scorch the roof, Shrek? How you been, Ova? Yeah, but if you don't think they abandoned Craftopia, and I know they put out some updates since then, but if you don't think they majorly shifted their resources to Palworld, I don't know what to tell you. As soon as Palworld blew up like it did, they probably pulled 90% of their crew over to it. So the chances of Palworld going into 1.0 as opposed to Craftopia are, I would take that bet. Before I might not have, but the fact that it got so huge, like all they need to do is keep updating it and then introduce something paid and people will pay it. As soon as they get past the Nintendo lawsuit, which they will, because Nintendo ain't got stuff on them. Nintendo's trying to, the fact that Nintendo's going the route it's going is all that proof you need. I think they pulled most of the focus onto Palworld before Palworld even came out. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to Craftopia and stuff before that anyways, so my opinion means less. I don't have the experience of the other games. Man, Planet Crafter has an update too that I gotta get to? Come on, man. Don't they know I'm busy? It's just a new world. Oh, who cares? I mean, it's new stuff to explore. Buddy. What if there was a new Satisfactory world? Would you be saying the same thing, or would you be like, oh my god, Satisfactory, new world? Checkmate. Checkmate. You know I got you there. Don't even deny it. Uno reverse you checkmate? You can't do that. That doesn't apply in this situation. You have to present an argument of why it should be reversed. You can't just declare bankruptcy, Sil. I don't know that I'm allowed to make jokes about The Office, considering I really don't like it. And before you go, oh, you haven't worked in an office? Yes, I have. Proof of what? That I've worked in an office? No. We had Nerf wars in there. How's that? The boss's office had a big glass wall that we could use markers on. And it was cold as hell. It was great. Oh. It was so nice. It was always, it had to be like 50 degrees always or something. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Maybe not 50 degrees. I don't know degrees to how cold it was, but it was really cold. Yeah, I don't really go in for The Office. I was more of a 30 Rock and Parks and Rec kind of guy. I need to watch 30 Rock again. Bing. The hell's a rear eave? Is that the part underneath? I don't know what was dirty there, but okay.